Welcome to Historic Coin, the channel where small coins tell grand stories. Today we dive into one of Malaysia's tiniest coins, yet one packed with history, culture, and design. The 1990 Malaysian 5 Sen Coin. Now you might be wondering, how can something so small, almost the size of a fingernail, hold such importance? But don't let its size fool you. This humble 5 Sen coin was a part of everyday Malaysian life for decades. It passed through the hands of school children, street vendors, and families in bustling pasar malams. It jingled in pockets and piggy banks, quietly witnessing the nation's journey through modern development. By the end of this video, you'll never look at this coin the same way again. So buckle up because you're about to uncover the hidden world behind this miniature masterpiece. Let's explore what makes the 1995 Sen coin not just currency, but a silent time traveler. Overview of the coin's physical features. At first glance, the 1990 Malaysian 5 Sen coin appears modest. It's small, circular, and silver in color, made from a copper-nickel alloy that gives it a durable yet shiny finish. The coin has a diameter of 16.26 millimeters and weighs only 1.41 grams, making it one of the lightest Malaysian coins ever circulated. Its thickness is just enough to be felt in your fingers, yet thin enough to slide unnoticed into a pocket seam. The coin's rim is reeded, giving it a classic textured edge that prevents wear and makes it easier to grip. The coin's size and shape were deliberately chosen to make it easy to distinguish from other denominations. Although this coin may seem unassuming today, back in the 1990s, it was a crucial part of Malaysia's daily economy, used for buying sweets, public payphones, and even as change in daily market transactions. Obverse design, hibiscus, and denomination. The obverse, front of the coin, features a beautifully detailed hibiscus flower, the national flower of Malaysia. The hibiscus, or bunga raya, is not just an aesthetic choice. It symbolizes the strength, courage, and unity of the Malaysian people. Above the flower, you'll find the inscription, Bank Negara Malaysia, the country's central bank responsible for issuing coins and managing the national economy. Below the hibiscus is the bold number 5, representing the denomination in Sen. The word Sen is spelled out below it in capital letters, while the year 1990 is split on either side of the number, anchoring the date in a symmetrical and balanced design. This side of the coin communicates national identity, monetary value, and governmental authority, all in a compact, elegant format. Reverse design, traditional musical instrument. Flip the coin, and you'll discover one of its most fascinating features, the image of a Serunai, a traditional Malaysian wind instrument. The Serunai is culturally significant in Malay heritage. It's used in traditional dances, royal ceremonies, and festive occasions. Its inclusion on this coin isn't random. It reflects Malaysia's respect for its diverse artistic roots and efforts to preserve cultural identity. The instrument is etched vertically with flowing ribbon-like lines to indicate sound or musical energy, adding movement and elegance to the stillness of the metal. This side of the coin doesn't just decorate, it tells a story. It's an artistic tribute to Malaysian heritage, making this 5 Sen piece a cultural artifact, not just legal tender. Historical context of 1990. The year 1990 was a pivotal time in Malaysia's history. It marked the end of the 5th Malaysia Plan and the beginning of Vision 2020. A national development blueprint launched by Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. The economy was booming, industrialization was accelerating, and national pride was running high. The issuance of this coin in 1990 reflects the optimism of a growing nation. It circulated alongside the hopes of becoming a fully developed country by the year 2020. So every 5 Sen coin minted that year became part of a bigger national dream, passed hand to hand during school lunches, market trades, and bus fare exchanges. Circulation and usage in daily life. During the 1990s, the 5 sen coin played a very practical role. It was commonly used in transactions involving small items like chewing gum, sweets, or kui mui, traditional cakes. Public payphones often required exact change, and the 5 sen was essential. It was even used in arcades and vending machines. While today's generation may not grasp its importance due to inflation and digital payments, back then, 5 sen coins mattered. People collected them in jars, saved them for exact fares, and used them in everyday exchanges. It was the lifeblood of small business transactions, and its absence could cause inconvenience in even the simplest sale. Minting and production details. This coin was minted by Bank Negara Malaysia, which operated one of the most advanced minting facilities in the region during that time. The 5 sen coins were produced in large quantities to meet daily transactional demand. Made from a copper-nickel blend, the material ensured both durability and resistance to corrosion. The use of a reeded edge not only helped prevent counterfeiting, but also allowed the visually impaired to identify the coin by touch. These thoughtful design features show how much planning went into making a small coin functional, accessible, and secure. Minted with precision, each coin represented more than monetary value. It was a piece of Malaysian technological achievement. Symbolism behind the design. Every element of the 1995 sen coin carries meaning. The hibiscus on the obverse symbolizes national pride, while the Serunai on the reverse represents Malaysia's deep cultural and artistic traditions. Together, they offer a balance between modern governance and cultural identity. Even the coin's small size can be seen as symbolic of the humble beginnings of Malaysia's economic journey. Despite its modest form, it facilitated daily commerce and held real value in the economic system. This balance of practicality and symbolism is what makes the 5 sen coin a masterpiece of design and purpose. Rarity and collectors value today. Although this coin was common in 1990, finding one in mint or uncirculated condition today is much rarer. Coins in excellent condition, with clear markings and minimal wear, are increasingly valuable to collectors. While the face value is still 5 sen, some well-preserved coins have sold for several ringgit in numismatic markets. For collectors, it's not about the denomination. It's about historical value, rarity, and condition. The 1990 edition is especially desirable because it comes from a year of major national transition. Holding this coin today feels like holding a frozen moment from Malaysia's path toward modernization. Public sentiment and memories. Many Malaysians hold nostalgic memories of the 5 sen coin. It reminds them of childhood, school days, and simpler times. Grandparents might recall using these coins to buy a bowl of sendal or nasi lemak wrapped in banana leaves. Parents may remember teaching their children how to save using 5 sen pieces. The coin evokes more than economic activity. It triggers emotional memories. And that's part of what makes it special. It wasn't just a coin. It was a companion in daily life, one that quietly shared in both ordinary and extraordinary moments. Changes in coin design. After 1990. In later years, Malaysia's coin designs began to evolve. Newer 5 sen coins were introduced with updated features. Different materials, smaller sizes, and more modern imagery. But many coin enthusiasts believe the older versions, like the 1990 coin, have more character. The newer coins might be shinier or more secure, but they lack the cultural depth and historical warmth of their predecessors. The older coins, like this one, are appreciated for their simplicity and symbolism. They offer a connection to Malaysia's identity during a very distinct phase of national growth. Tips for collectors and viewers. If you're a coin collector or even just a curious viewer, Holding on to a 1995 Sen coin can be a great investment, emotionally and historically. Look for coins with clear details, visible hibiscus petals, readable Bank Negara Malaysia, and distinct Serunai lines on the reverse. Store your coins in dry, cool places to avoid tarnishing. If you're lucky enough to find an uncirculated version, keep it preserved. It may grow in value over time. More importantly, these coins serve as a bridge to Malaysia's cultural past. Every scratch, every line tells a story. So why should we care about the 1990 Malaysian 5 Sen coin today? Because it represents more than currency. It captures Malaysia's heartbeat in a small circle of metal. It's a snapshot of 1990, a year of dreams, development, and daily life. Through its national symbols and cultural tributes, it reminds us of where Malaysia has been and where it hoped to go. And now, as we look back, this coin becomes a storyteller, whispering tales from pockets, palms, and pasar malam stalls. If you've ever held one, you've held a piece of Malaysia's living history.